welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hi. If you're existing, good to see you again. And today, what we're going to do in the unit is make a curved gate, tongue and groove. So carry on watching. Okay, so this is a 4x2 frame. Come a bit closer so you can see it, Manny. Okay, I've done some of the work already because I don't want to bore you too much. Okay, so it's a 6-foot gate height. Okay, and the customer, I've already gone to the house, I've already measured the gate, and she wants it 993 or roughly 36 inches. So I've already done this bit. Okay, it's 4x2. What I've done from the middle brace, I'm going to show you how to do this bit in a second, but I've done from the top and I've halved it to get the mid rail. This bit is called a mid rail. So I've halved it, I've marked it, halved it and marked it. Can you see the marks, mine? There's your halfway point. I've then pre-drilled the mid rail at a slant with a 4mm drill bit, a wooden drill bit. Okay, so I've done that bit on both sides because I'm going to screw it in there. Okay, so that's the next bit which I'm going to do. Remember, you've got two sides of your wood. One is smooth and one's a tiny bit rough. You always have the smooth side to the customers and the rough side for the tongue and groove. I've marked the middle. I'm going to put the mid rail in. I'm using a 75mm wooden drill screw. Okay, so I'm going to put it in now. I'm not going to go all the way. I'm only going to go half the way to there, because sometimes if you put it in all the way, this is a tip. It moves the wood. Okay, and you don't want that. So what I'm going to do is, can you see that, Money?
I'll tell you what I do see. I see them lot.
What are they? Oh! That's for my belly later. Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do the next one now. And then I'm going to go all the way. Okay? I'm going to go. So the next stage now is bracing. So, why don't you come a bit closer? Right, so I'm going roughly half an inch there and about 20mm there, 10-20mm there. Okay, this is your top of your frame. So the hinges are going here. Okay, so the bracing is going that way. So that's what I'm going to show you now how to do. Right, so this is your circular saw. As I did on the last video about the picket gate, I'm doing exactly the same thing with this brace. So I'm going to line it up here with this line here, but remember, use one hand on the saw and one hand away from the saw. Okay, bit of a difference in space there. The reason being is you don't want it too close, it's going to chop your fingers off. So keep a bit of a distance and then line it up and then go down. Okay? So I've cut the braces, so now we need to screw them in. So I'm using the same drill bit, I'm using the same screws, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to put a little hole in the corners. So with my drill bit, I'm going this way first, and then I'm tilting it down. And that's that. Okay. So the next bit is to screw it in. So, like I said, with the same screws, I'm going to screw it into the wood. Okay. Like so. Lovely. Right, so when you do your cladding, okay, so what you do is you get 2 offcuts. You go from the end and then you count how many you need. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a bit. So with the other bit which is sticking out slightly, yeah, you've got to half it. So I've got the tongue and groove, okay, I've got the slats ready, and then what I've done is I've halved one, okay, because I need to, because one slat is overhanging, so I need to half it, okay. So all I've got to do now is put it together. So, this is where the fun begins. This is how I do it, okay. So I've edged it to the line, and then I made it flush to the back. So all I've got to do now is tack it with a gun. Okay. Okay, so 2 at the top, 2 in the middle, 2 at the bottom, and 1 in between. So that's the first one done. 2 at the top again, 2 in the middle, and 2 at the bottom. Same again. Same again. Top, middle, bottom. But remember to do your bracing bits. So I'm going to put 2, 2. And then 2, 2 here. Unfortunately, I had to climb the table because my unit's small and I can't get to that side. So I've done a few more here, which I'm going to do now. Same again for the middle. And then same again for the bottom. So that's done. Next is the bracing bit again. So I can see the brace in there. So I'm going to do that. And then same again with this one. And then the last one I'm going to put in along that. Middle, bottom, and the brace. Just making sure it's working. That's it. Next is a small bit for this bit here, which we're going to cut. A small piece to measure. You've got to make sure it's flush along there, because obviously you don't want it sticking out because the customer can see it. And then same again, tacking away, 2, 2, and then 1 in the middle, and then 1 in the middle for that one. And that's that bit done. So what I've done now is I've done my arch, as you can see. Can you see that, Mummy? You might have to come a bit closer, right? It's getting a bit dark now. Okay, and all I want to use is a jigsaw. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go nice and slowly all the way around. And that's your arch gate. Nearly done, nearly done. Okay. need to stop for a second, stop. There's no rush. If you rush, you're going to make a mistake. So just take it nice and easy. This is a tip for you. Take it nice and easy, go slow, and if you make a mistake, at least you can stop in time. Okay? Sometimes you might have to go back if you're losing your way on the road. Sometimes you just go back again and just do it again, but do it slowly. Voila, done. Lovely. It's done. So the arch is done. Okay. So we need to sand it down. We use a 220 or 180 grit. Okay. So remember that. So I'm going to sand it down now. Don't go straight. Do a bit of an angle. So that's the top done, now you've got to do the underneath. So it's the same thing. That is lovely. So, there you go. Tongue and groove, arch, looks lovely. It's nice and solid with a 4x2 frame. Okay. Just remember to go slow. When you first start gates, go slow. If you rush, you're going to have an accident. Okay. So do it all nice and slow, and then speed up. But do it slowly. But this is lovely from the outside. Or it is treated wood, but as I always say to the customer, you always need to treat your gates. Okay. And this is looking from the inside, which same again, looks beautiful. Morning. So we're in Billinghay, just outside Sleaford today, and we're going to do some a single gate, driveway gate, and another gate. But unfortunately, the way it is, I've got to put the post in, then I need to take the final measurement. The clip what you saw earlier, where I made the gate, is in the back of the van. So fingers crossed, if the weather's okay, we're going to put it up, but we're going to do that one later. So, just follow me. So the single gate what I made last night is going to go here. I need to take this off, but I'm not going to, I'll try and do it today if I can, but I've got quite a bit to do. So let's just see if I can do it or not. So if you come down here, so I'm just taking all this down, which is on the floor down there. I'm doing a big post here, a big post here, and small driveway gates. This is coming out, but what the customer's doing is she's going to put a shed here, so that's alright. But the driveway, small driveway gates is for a gas boiler or whatever boiler it is. And then she's going to have another single gate here. But I need to do this first today and probably do that gate today or tomorrow. So I've got to get cracking. Help me if you want to. Do you want to help me?
Yeah.
Huh? Money, you helping me?
Yeah, I'll help you in a minute.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so as you can see, I've taken out the fence panels, I've taken out that concrete post, but this is solid, so what I'll have to do is I'll have to dig down here first, take this post out and then take that one away. So it's going to be a little while before I start doing my job. So I need to dig down and get this post out. This is what we've done so far. We've taken out the concrete post which is on the floor there. We had to dig around both sides because it's a concrete post obviously and they've got loads of cement there, so the hole's just slightly bigger than what I need, but okay, we'll have to fill it in. So we're going to put the post here, a double gate here, and now I'm on the post to take this down. It is very clayey, very stiff and clayey and wet and horrible stuff. It's horrible money, isn't it?
Hard work, isn't it?
It is hard work, but it's okay. I enjoy it. This is what I love. I really enjoy my job. Money, do you like your job? You haven't got one. Okay, so just big hole there, big hole there. Remember, when you're doing post, it's best to try and take away as much of the old concrete from the old concrete post as you can, because it does affect the new concrete when you put it in. So what I generally do is I generally take everything out so I can put fresh in. Because it's really wet clay, I'll put in 1.5, nearly 2 bags of dry post mix first, because the wet clay underneath over time we just soak in the concrete. So that's what I've done. Next job is to put water in, jab it down with a stick to get the air bubbles out, and then that's going to set nicely. So hopefully it should be okay. It normally is, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Good girl. Right, so what we've done is we've done the 2 posts. We've cemented it, levelled it, and I'm just going to wait now for that cement to dry. While that cement drying, what I'm going to do is I've got a post at the fence to do, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to dig 2 feet down and do that one while that's cementing, and then it's just making good. So we've still got quite a bit to do. So I feel good, isn't it, Money?
It is.
Yeah? Got me in picture?
Just.
Okay, you keep missing me head. so what I'm doing now is I'm taking the old gate down. We was here yesterday doing the post for bits and bobs around the back. I'm going to put a new gate in here and I'm going to attach it to this fence panel. Not this, because generally they break, like I've said in many videos before. So I'm going to put a batten down here and then make good in here. So let's get going. So, I've been to the next door neighbours. I've asked permission to use a batten down here, so this will hold on to the batten across the next door neighbour. I'm drilling into theirs, obviously putting a screw into theirs, so you need to ask permission. And now what I've done is I've countersunk, and I've used I think it's 40 mil countersink. Okay, so then I can, on the fence panels, they've got slats going across. And all you got to do is follow the nails, because they've used the nails to attach it to the slats to the battens. So all I've done is I've just followed the line and I made 4. Now I'm going to screw it in now, okay? Could do with a cup of tea though. And a biscuit. Tight to the post. I can't do much about the spirit level, because as long as it's tight to this post, then that's all I can play with. I can't really do much else. Anywhere, so that's cool, it's pretty good. Okay, so what I've done is I'll put the batten circulator here, that's nice and solid. Okay, next bit I did was I did the floor. So if you come down, just to show you, that's nice and level, the floor is going like that, so I've had to put a batten underneath this side just to lift it higher, so when I put the gate there it's nice and level, which is good. So the next stage is I've levered it off as well to the edge of here, straight. So all I need to do now is put this here, put the gate on, just to double check, make sure it's okay, and then I'll start screwing into here. What I've done is, you won't be able to see that there, look. Okay, I've done one first, that's all you need. You either put it at the top or the middle, it doesn't matter. It's nice and secure. Next, spirit level, just to double check, but because the gate's going in, you need to make sure this side is 100% level, because this is where the hinges are going. So that's beautiful. So the next one, remember to do it on the long piece of brick, not the short piece of brick, which I'm trying to find here, but I can't find one. So the next one, because I'm going to put 4 in, I'm going to put 1. Oh, that's a difficult one. 2. Because the weight of the gate.
Seriousness in your face.
Next, countersink. Just so the head can go in.
Your head won't go in, it's too big.
Yeah. Got a big head full of brains.
Really? Who told you that?
What's that thing called? Brains faggots. It's a meatball.
Yeah, they're
Is
nice.
it from Scotland or something?
Don't know.
I used to love them. Oh, what if you do get them?
Yeah, you do.
Do you think?
Yeah, we just don't have them because they're bad for you.
This next one, beautiful. Okay. So, spirit level, just to double check. Beautiful. Next one.
Big black cloud coming over.
I know. I'm not going to rush, because when you rush, you make a mistake. So we're not going to rush. But we just do it.
You're not scared of getting wet.
Now, we're the gate people. We don't worry about rain. Oh, I have some. Oh. Solid. Lovely. Yeah, can't go wrong with that. Next one towards the bottom, but not too far to the bottom, because remember, most houses have got damp proofing. So with houses with damp proofing, etc., you normally have a different colour brick, which by the looks of it is this one here. So I can't go down too far, so if I go to about here, we're going to be okay. Sink. Okay, and then one more, which is in there. Okay, just make sure. Beautiful. So, I hope you liked the video, okay? We're on every Wednesday and Sunday, so if you can, like I always say, please like, subscribe and comment, it helps us. So, we'll see you again on Wednesday. Thanks for watching, take care of yourselves.